Good morning. Oh, it is February 6th, 2026. It is Friday, baby. It's Friday. And here I am. I'm home from the hospital. Thank you, Jesus. You don't even know how wonderful it is to be home. Home. Hydrate. I don't have my glass of water. Everything's disarray. Hey, howdy, my Jerry Ginger. How sweet it is to see you, honey. Sorry about the late start, but it is what it is. So I'm home, as you can see. Praise God. I'm home. It is January. Oh, it's February. Did I say January? My goodness, it's February 6th, people. It's February 6th, 2026. I think I did say January. Oh my goodness. Hello, Pixie Blocks. Did you change your name, honey? I don't remember a Pixie Blocks, but I don't know if I can't see your little picture. Hello, Donna. How are you, my darling? I'm home. I'm home from the hospital. Good God. Thank you, Jesus. I did. Hello, Dee. Oh my gosh, all my people. Don't make me start crying. I'm in an emotional mood today. Hi, Nishin. Hi, Nishin. Hello, good morning. Whew. Deep breath in, hold, release. Okay. Oh, so, Sally, how is the weather there? By the way, you can call me Pixie. Hey, I have to go get old man outside, okay? Because he slept with me last night. I had a hard time getting him up the steps. So just give me one more second. I'm sorry. I'm all about delays today. All right, Libby. Okay, now that's enough. I got stuff to do here today. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Okay, Pixie's here. So good morning, everyone. Let me see if my thing is just not moving here. Went away from home. All the rhythm of life is off for a bit. Yeah. Daryl tries to clean stuff up, but I am up early. Well, I'm late, so we had an Amber Alert. Oh no. 2-year-old boy's missing, praying he would be found safe and sound. Oh no. Is it someone in the family took him, I wonder? Because a lot of times that happens. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine one of my kids missing. Did I ever tell you guys that I used to have this recurring dream that I had a daughter, which I don't. And I'm running and running trying to find her. I'm late to pick her up, but I can't find her. And it was always, I had the same nightmare all the time. I don't know, craziness. But I can't imagine having, one of my, yeah, hopefully he'll be found. Okay, Gabriel. Gabe, I'm right here. Look, come here. He's going blind and he can't tell like where I am, but I don't know. And Libby doesn't help stuff. She doesn't help matters much. So, hello, I love dogs. Well, I have 2 here. Would you like to take them for the day? Not forever, just for the day. Lib. I know what the family's going through. Yeah, they're right here. You want to see them? They're pains in the catooties. Libby and Gabriel. Gabriel's my old guy. Libby's my pain. Libby, Libby, look here, Libby, look in the camera. And then there's Gabriel. Yes. Sorry, I'll probably lose contact if I move my camera because that happens to me. Um, yeah, there they are. There they are. Libby, Liberty, and Gabriel, after the angel Gabriel. Um, I have 3 cats, Mr., Jake, and Fifi, which don't even ask me how she got Fifi. Mr. got his name by accident, but it suits him. Yeah, he's old. He can't see now. And hello, Chris. Good morning. Good morning. I'm hanging in there. Yesterday they changed my antibiotics, and poof, my leg went back up again. And good morning, Cheryl. Thank you for being here, honey. Thank you. But it went poof, back up, and I was like, why are we changing it? Like, why? If it's working, why do we change it? I'm not looking forward to that Janoko. I don't like to play God and have to put them down, but sometimes when a dog is just my one girl, she was almost 17, and she was pooping on herself and that. And my son Daryl says, you're being selfish, Mom, and I was, because I didn't want to let her go. But yes, I have fluid in my leg, and it got so big that it was splitting the skin, and then it started, I'm gonna be gross, but it was seeping this water. It wasn't pus or anything, it was this water coming out. And so then you have to take like water pills and things like that. Hello, Carol. Good morning. I'm a lot better now. Okay, darling. Yeah, and it was very, very painful. And so I was on some pain medicine that was like magic carpet ride with Aladdin, and they kept pumping me with that. And finally I was like, no more of that. No, it's just too much. Because I was like, when people would come in to talk to me, I was just, like when I was checking out, like I was like, I can't even remember what she said. So they sent me home with some magic carpet ride stuff. I don't want to use it unless I'm in a lot of pain. So but yeah, so they said that I had a fall about 2 years ago, and that's when this all started. And I thought it was 4 years, but it's 2 years, because I went back to January 26th. I fell on my way into an interview, of all things. And the sidewalk in Squirrel Hill was fine, but they were doing construction in the parking lot of the school, and it dipped down, and I'm just walking along, right? And I fall, and I'm worried about my new hip. So I'm trying to, I'm like, oh no, like when you're going down and you're just like, oh my God, like, and I landed on my face, on my knee. And yeah, it's lymphedema with cellulitis D. So it's infected because I bumped it. And then on my other leg, it's starting to get swollen because the cat scratched me. And those are all kinds of germs. So yeah, so I have like a lot of stuff going on there. And then, of course, they did my blood work. Hello, Rhonda. But then they did blood work, and I have, I'll have to tell you stories about that. I can imagine the pain. It is painful because it's like, I could show you pictures, but I don't want to gross you out. My leg is like, the calf part of my leg is just so big. And good morning, CL, my darling. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I had a late start. I just was trying to pull myself together to be here for you, because I just miss you guys so much. But that whole ordeal, I just wanted to go home. I knew the dogs would be howling for me, and I just wanted to go home. And I just wanted to go home. Medicine is a mystery, a guessing game. Yeah. But the thing is, Jerry, that it was working. It was working, and why did they change it? Are they, experimenting. I mean, I'm not. And then they had, I'm all about students, right? Learning. They had all these medical students from Duquesne and from Pitt, I believe. And they're in and out, in and out. And then one came in, I gotta check your stomach. And I'm like, my stomach? I'm here for my knee, you know? But, oh, I have treats here, but I can make her shut up. I did leave some treats in here. Now she's gonna beg for these 100,000 times. So, but they just wouldn't leave me alone at one point, and I was like, my stomach, I'm here for my knee. Well, your surgery. I said, my surgery? I didn't have surgery. And then he was proceeding to give me medicine. I'm like, are you sure you have the right medicine? Are you giving me somebody else's? Hey, Philip, how are you today? So I was a bit like, then they didn't have my other medication that this other doctor had just given me. It was like, because the one doctor, I have an appointment today with her. They gave me gabapentin or something because I have that pins and needles in my feet in that from the blood not flowing. So she wanted to give me that. I'm supposed to be increasing it by 100 every week. And you just woke up from a nightmare. I hope it wasn't bad. I mean, I guess nightmares are bad. Hey, teacher Kelly, honey, how are you? Back to school yet, Kelly? But so yeah, they're looking for. They said that I have something with my liver and my kidneys, but then they didn't say anything else about it. So I don't know what's going on, but for years they have been saying stuff about my liver and my kidneys, but oh, it's just a little elevated. But if you have a line where it's to be below that, once as I fell outside, my skull was bleeding. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. You have a 2-hour delay. Oh, okay, because of the cold. But if they have a line where your blood work's supposed to be and it's supposed to be there or below or whatever, why do they have that if mine is like 20 ticks above? Oh, that's not that much above. But if it's that above, why do you have that? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm not a doctor. Good morning, my Nana. Good morning, my love. Nana's really working on her channel. Not that she needs to improve it at all. I mean, Nana, you're doing so awesome with your morning affirmations. They're so positive, and I look forward to them after this every day. I look forward to them. And Nana is like, if she was away last weekend, and she still made her videos for the morning affirmations in time to have them ready for us. That takes dedication. I was just looking at myself. I think I need to change this up here. There we go. There we go. My sunshine, my happy glasses on. Doesn't go with the hat, but my hair is a horrid mess here. As soon as I got home, I got a shower. I was like, is instinct. Look for Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes. That's a good one. I like that. Unfortunately, that is true. So, is Allie here? Where's my Allie girl? Good morning, Allie. Boy, I missed you guys. I just love this community here. The black ones look better with my hat, or these? These ones I wore to the hospital because every time I wear these, people judge you for what you are, but whatever. So anyway, I'm just so glad I'm here. I had a really hard start. I was telling Lori, I was talking to Lori this morning. If Lori's here, if I missed her, good morning, Lori. She was at the beach watching the sunrise, and she sent me a picture of it. So beautiful. Yeah, I'm getting there. But Gabriel, I just gave you a treat. They really missed me, and the cats. I have a little video there. I have one above me last night in the chair when I was sleeping in the chair. I have one on each side. I said, oh, I just need one on my lap here. Hello, 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 Ryan. Good morning. Good morning. Is the you're right, Pixie. So good morning, Chris. Good morning, my darling. But Lori was watching the sunrise at the beach, which was probably so cold, but she sent me this lovely picture, and I was telling her that it's the 1 year anniversary of my friend Vinny passing away, and gosh, I miss him so much. We would stay up late. I mean, we were friends since high school, like after kind of like after high school, because he was too cool, for me. And but when he invited me over and all of us friends over to his house, I was just like, "Oh, I'm going to Vince's house." And then we just got to be really close friends, and then when Kerm passed away, our one main friend here and main of the group, you have one of the group that keeps everyone together. Um and then now Vinny's there, so I can just imagine them in heaven together. He's just he always admired Daryl and me because our marriage is so long, and he got married, and but it didn't last because, well, Vinny, he's Vinny is Vinny, and I'll show you a picture of my friend Vinny. He's that's Vinny. That's his he's a little guy, and he kind of had short man syndrome. He is always in trouble, and I was always the mother hen. Come on, Vinny. But they're the ones I told you about. They never swore in front of me. They always treated me like a lady, and I just miss them, It's like it's hard when you have friends from high school that are passing away, like friends for 40 some years, it's just so hard to let go. And yeah, thank you, Chris. Chris Lee, thank you so much. I love you, kiddo. Um, but it's really hard because we both had trouble sleeping, and we would stay up, and he would. I was telling my friend Ruth Ann, because I talked to her yesterday about his anniversary coming up, and I sent her a bunch of pictures of him because she was like in love with him, but uh it's we just reminisce that. But whenever Vinny would call, he would always tell the same stories about the same things he did, and I would just quietly listen, because I got a kick out of listening, and you go back into time, with what you were doing in the 80s. I mean, I was with all of them guys before I met, Daryl started working at this restaurant that we all worked at. And and as soon as I saw Daryl, I mean, I was like, infatuated with him, and I'm the one that chased him. He was looking all around, and then there's me. But I got him. Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much. I changed my Gary. I have my black ones on that I wore at the hospital. These are the regular frames, which, by the way, are just boring, boring. And then I wore these ones, Gary, and then I just put these ones on because that's just the way I am. These are my favorite ones. I ordered some, but I don't know where they are. They're like, I knew I shouldn't order from that darn Etsy again, because they're little shysters there, but we'll see if they come. It was like 2 weeks ago. But speaking of snail mail, Nana Yvonne finally got her bracelet I sent her. I made her a special bracelet with special charms, like I did for Rhonda, and I gave her a little diagram on what each one means, and it's a little big on her, and I feel bad because oh, my bracelets. I make bracelets and things, but I made Nana a charm bracelet, and I do those kind of things for people. Oh, speaking of which, you know how we do the trivia on the weekend? We've been doing it. We started doing it again. Um, I found the plug. Well, the plug, the mug for the press for the plug was missing for the machine. And I looked down yesterday, and there it was, a 3-prong thing, right? And here it was for my computer. So I had already ordered a plug for the Cricut mug press, and I was like, I wonder if this one will work. So guess what? It's backwards. Isn't that beautiful? See that? It has my name on it. So if we do it this weekend, maybe we can do this for a prize. Maybe, I don't know. I think a picture should be on the back. I told you I'll put a picture of me on the back, but I don't know. Something else has to go on the back of it. But this one here, he says it's crooked, but it's not crooked. Does that look crooked? It doesn't look crooked. It doesn't look crooked. I'm not perfect, but that doesn't look crooked. He says it's crooked here. I don't know. It's beautiful. Look, it's beautiful. But it says you could put it in the dishwasher, but I would just hand wash it because it's made with love and everything. Thank you, Chris Lee. Thank you. Stop it. No, I was gonna give it as a prize for trivia night. Where's Libby? As a prize. But what does your Sheen shopping cart? I don't have one. I don't have a Sheen shopping cart. This I just made from the picture I have for the advertisement for the trivia. I've never shopped at Sheen, but I'm trying to not shop, right? Because I watched Lori. If you haven't watched Lori's Soul Circle, she did a thing on decluttering, and Catherine said some very great words of wisdom. In other words, don't buy the stuff and then you won't have to declutter it. But this is 40 years of things. And then also a couple years ago, I decided I was going to be a reseller. And then I got all freaked out about, if you get a fine, if you don't put enough postage on it from the post office and all this other stuff. And then I bought a label maker and it's supposed to do the mailing, whatever. Plus you have to have money to start that, to mail the stuff out in order to get the payment. So I was like freaking out. So now I have all that stuff from what I was going to resell. I collected stuff from like thrift stores and different places. A space organizer. God bless your soul. God bless your soul, young blueberry. You know what, honey? I've been married 40 years and my husband considers everything a treasure. And I said it's junk. It's junk. We don't need it. It's garbage. If I could get a dumpster, I would. Okay. So, and now I just have to gradually put things out in 3 mil construction garbage bags when he leaves for work. Sorry. I've asked him time and again to, and I've been trying to sell stuff on Marketplace, but they ghost you. Sometimes they ghost you. Hello, my darling Kimberly. And Gabriel, no more treats. No more. You lay down. Hello, Jimmy Cooper. Welcome. Welcome. God bless you, my darling. I'm so glad you're here. So we can get started with the thing, but like Marketplace, what I was going to say is Marketplace, sometimes they ghost you. You go meet them they say don't have them meet at your house, and then you go to a parking lot or a gas station waiting and you're waiting over an hour for them. And I just, it's not worth $20 to me. It's just not. Hey, good morning, Parker. Good morning. Good morning. Yesterday was my dad's birthday. Oh, Allie, that's so awesome. Stop. Stop now. All right. So I never finished when we did, what was that Tuesday or when? Wait, yesterday was Thursday. When we did the healing, 'cause I didn't finish those readings. And then today's theme, where's today? Where's today? Holy guacamole. I think this morning I said, welcome to January 6th, but it's actually February 6th, guys. I'm just, out of the, oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, it's inner peace today. It's inner peace today. And yesterday was purpose. So maybe I should start with the what's for yesterday because I missed yesterday. I live in my purpose and feel inspired to serve, responding to the call of my soul, listening to the song in my heart, and following divine guidance. Help me discover my life's purpose. Don't we all wonder that? You know, my cousin gave me that book, The Purpose Driven Life. Have you ever read that book, The Purpose Driven Life? We're all here for a reason. Whew. I remember the words of theologian Friedrich Bruchner, who wrote, "The place God calls you is the place where your deep gladness and your world deep hunger meet. I pay attention to what makes me feel energized and enlivened. Knowing this is the Christ within, nudging me toward my purpose. I endeavor to use my talents and abilities to help make the world a better place. I am grateful for the chance to share, love, and serve. Living my purpose gives my life meaning, and being of loving service fills my heart to overflowing." And from Proverbs 19:21, the human mind may devise many plans, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will be established. So it's what God wants, not what you want, right? Just like when we pray, we don't get it right away. So the human mind may devise many plans, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will be established. And it's from Proverbs 19:21. Are you talking about The Purpose Driven Life, Allie? What book are you talking about? This one here, I read The Daily Word. I've been reading this for probably 20 years. This year, I have a subscription, and it has the big print. The big print. Because old eyes. The Purpose Driven Life. Okay. Yeah, it is an awesome book. I have it on audio, and I have it on the one that my cousin Janie bought me. And she gave it to me at a time. She got it on my birthday, the one year. I think it was like my 30th birthday or something. And, I was having a hard time with my dad and stuff, and how they would always say that, it was an accident and everything. And I don't know. My dad used to throw stuff at me like that. And she's like, "Sally, no, you were here for a reason. You're here, there's something God wants you to do, and, as far as my teaching and my children, that like everything, that I am, I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I'm an aunt, I'm a daughter, I'm not a grandma. I'm a friend, I'm a wife. There's so many things that I am, and I was meant to be here, just like each of you. So don't ever, ever let anyone do that to you. That's why I have low self-esteem. I have low confidence in myself, but I have a lot of people helping me build on that. And, like Allie and Lori and Rhonda, have really, helped me build up on that. And there's a lot of other people in my life that have done that too, as well as, therapists and things like that. I have the Purpose Driven Life as well in my, yes, read it again, Philip. It's so true, and it has like where you read one a day or something, but me, I just like, whew, I got to read everything. The peace in my heart is a blessing. Throughout history, many historical figures have demonstrated peace. Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, the Dalai, I can't even read today, Jesus of Nazareth. They had a profound effect on others by promoting love, freedom, and unity. Each one also spent time in prayer and meditation to feel closer to God and to work toward peace. And that's what I just want for the world. I mean, I'm only one person, and I can do the best I can. You just chip away at something, and when you're chipping away, every chip of the hammer or whatever you're doing it with, get you closer to what you're trying to chip away to. But I'm chipping, but I need help with the chipping. Yes, we are all meant to be here. He has a plan for all of us. Um, I can learn from the spiritual leaders. I radiate peace as I walk through life. I take time for prayer and quiet contemplation. These moments fill me with quiet strength, and I emerge from them with the inner knowing that I can not only face each with peace in my heart, but I can also be a channel of peace in the world. I could be a channel of peace in the world. Why, would we want to be anything else? Like there's a lot of haters in the world. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people feel like they're in competition with one another. Um, Thank you, Philip. Thank you. Um, why do people feel like they're in competition with one another? Like when I started this channel, I was like, I'm just going on a journey here, people. I'm not worried about subscribers, analytics. I never was about that, and I still am not. Because my subscribers, and I've said it from day one, they are my friends. They're not subscribers. I say refer to them as my friends, right? I, um, like I don't consider you guys subscribers. It's like that's so it doesn't I don't know. What are you asking, Mr. Mike? Yes, why what? Yes, why people are in competition? I don't know what the question was. I'm missing something. So I always did it slow and steady. And then, I just wanted to enjoy the journey. And I didn't want like my friends to grow too much. I wanted it to, I think they're in competition. Um, I'll explain that in a minute. But I just wanted to get to know, like my first was like my 40 subscribers and I was waiting for that 10 more so I could go live. I wanted to go live so much and then I was so scared. Hey, Paul, my friend, hello. And so as I was going, and this one woman I thought was my friend, she says, oh, I started a week after you and I'm already at 2,500 subscribers. And I said, oh, well, I'm at 40, or whatever it was, 100 friends. And I said, I like it like that. I like it like that. Because if I went from, like she did 2,500 subscribers, I mean, does she know them people? Does she know them? This is a community to me. This isn't hey, let's go analytics and let's monetize. You can all quote me on that. You can go back and look at any of my videos because that's the way it is with me. I'm not like, oh, analytics. In fact, I make fun of some of that stuff. I have that song, analytics, analytics, do, 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 because I'm not like that. Hello, Taz. Hello, Jacan. See, I try to make known everybody that's here, like Paul with his jokes. Like, I know you guys. And then there's some new people here, right? I haven't been back one of your streams in a while. It's so good to see you again. Well, thank you, Taz. 19921. And I know stuff about you, like Ashley. She came here and she told us when she was pregnant with her twins. And then when she had them, it was like family member had twins, that's what my community, our community is. And that's why I said, when you guys have your own community and you're in my community and then you grow into a bigger core tribe. Used to say core community, but then Rhonda said we should call it a core tribe. And I said, that's cool. And that's where it all came from because I'm not making anything up here. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. I'm not trying to be, come and subscribe. Oh. If you want to be here, I want you here. I do. I want to learn about you. And I ask a lot of questions whenever you make a comment. I'm like, oh, blah, 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 and you can ask Rhonda. I'm all about that. And if you look at my community page, it's all about my friends. It's all, I've always done shout outs for them, even if they don't do it for me. I don't care. I just want all of you to succeed. And what I was going to, Mr. Mike, talking about people being in competition, I don't know why anyone feels to be in competition with me because I am growing. I just stayed under the radar. I'm just me. Okay. I play my videos up here, of my friends. I didn't get a chance today because I was running late, but I do that for my friends. I don't do it because, I'm trying to get bonus points or, oh, look what she does. No, that's not me. I'm going to get that straight. That's not me. So whatever people are saying and stuff, if you don't want to be here, then don't be here. If you don't like me, I'm sorry. I don't I don't spread the word of God like normal people do. But let me tell you something. I was a successful um teacher for many years. And my kiddos would say at the end of the day, Mrs. D, we didn't learn anything today. We had too much fun. Perhaps we should do something tomorrow to learn. And I said, but we did. We weren't learned about money. We played store and things like that. Yes, we're all on our own journey. And just like, I saw a channel was running the videos behind like I do. And I got that idea from Dean. I will never ever take credit for that. Dean told me about that, and I was like, that's a great idea. And so somebody else has been running videos behind, like I do. And I don't say, oh, they're copying me. Oh, this, that, and the other thing. I think it's great that they're trying to grow their community and run videos behind them. But, I always give credit to where the credit is due. And Dean did give me that idea. So, like sometimes people should just say, I really like that idea. Do you mind if I use it too? Like that. But she could do whatever she wants to do. I don't remember that girl's name, but so that's all I want to do is be me. That's all. I just want to grow my community. I want to love on you guys. I mean, I want to know you. And, like my friend Madden that comes in here, I genuinely love that kiddo, and I want to know what's going on in his life. And when he doesn't check in, I get worried, because I'm not his mom, I'm his auntie or whatever he wants to call me. But I'm not a grandma yet, and I never will be a grandma, thanks to my kiddos. They don't want any kids, but my, I have friends that have kids and I send them presents and stuff. So that's just as good for me. But does that make sense, guys? Because I don't want to be fake. I'm not fake at all. And, I'm not, out here, subscribe. I want subscribers. I want friends. I want true friends who want to be here to hear what I have to say and laugh at my stupid antics and my shenanigans. And sometimes you guys think that maybe I'm not doing the Word of God correctly, but I am. I bet you remember some of the stories that I tell that have to do with Scripture. Like that's just the way I teach, and I'm not disrespecting God in any way. But when people get threatened by me, that makes me sad. And I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just growing because I'm me. I know maybe it's the charisma, but no, I'm just, I don't know why people get like that. Hey, there's my friend. Hello, Jen. Good morning, and everyone. Hope everyone's well. Good to see you. Yes, and Jen, while I have you on here, because I don't have your email or anything, are we going to dance together? Jen, she dances on that. Check out Jen on, she dances. And I want to know how you can do the music without getting copyrighted, because everyone here can know. I always get copyrighted. Jen, give me your secrets. Email me. My email's on my description, Jen. Please email me. Please, I would love to have a discussion with you. Oh, thank you, Philip. Thank you. I hope I come across as that. And whenever I can't be here, believe me, I hate it when I can't be here, because this starts my day off. I will send you contact information, but maybe not until spring to dance. Okay. I probably couldn't do it anyway because I just got out of the hospital, but I have my stuff for my 1500s dance that I wanted to do, and my balloons are all floating up there, and I got the hospital and everything. So hey, Mavis, thank you. I put my other ones on top there, and block this guy. Block what guy, honey? You have to use the music from the shorts, to get copyrighted. Do you use the music from YouTube? Because I use Epidemic Sound, but sometimes I don't. I use the stuff that they have already in my CapCut templates. I know, I get myself in trouble. Now there's a couple, maybe that's why my monetization didn't go through yet, but they're being investigated. But there's a couple that I have copyrighted, but it's only for Germany or in some other, it's limited. So I left them up. I used to take them always down, but I don't know. YouTube studios. Okay, maybe I should. Yeah, I know. I'm learning that, but there's such good music. It just goes with everything. I don't know. I like to do that kind of stuff. And I made some stuff for Nana, and I made stuff for Mike. I like to help my friends. I'm feeling so down right now. A guy said to me, like, Antichrist? What? Music in the shorts was different copyright uses than the videos longer than 3 minutes. Music in the shorts. What does that mean, music in the shorts? I'm so stupid. I'll have to ask you when you give me your information, love. We have to have a long chat on the phone. Everyone, like Allie knows and Rhonda knows. I love to chat on the phone. But don't have any appointments because, Jesus loves you, Mom. He is always, as long as you are he has a plan for you. Thank you so much, Lucas. I love you too. I'll be anybody's mom, since I have one kid MIA. Hi, Sally. I'm back. Sorry, the battery died. Oh, that's okay, Pixie. I am cheap. I use what is free in iMovie. Have you opened your third eye? What's my third eye? Is that a real thing? My third eye? I think Maddie used to talk about that, the third eye. Um, he has a minor in religions. Nobody knows what this looks like. Don't worry about the haters. Oh, no, I'm not worried about, oh, okay, Cheryl, thank you. I didn't know that. I don't know anything about that stuff. Um, I lived a very sheltered life. My mom, we weren't even allowed to listen to music. I wasn't allowed to go to the movies or anything. So, um, thank you. Hello, Sarah, my darling. How are you? Do you do yoga? I do have, I use DDP. Have you ever seen DDP? Diamond Dallas Page. Um, a couple people that broke their back started doing it, and his wife was doing yoga, and she was saying how it made her feel so strong. And he's yoga's for girls. Look up DDP, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga. He has a really good program, and I'm subscribed to it. I think it's going to expire this month, but he has different ones. Like, you can do the yoga from your bed, for people that are, homebound and things like that, and from a chair and from things. And yeah, Pilates probably is better, but right now that's what I have. All right, thing are back to normal. There's my darling Russell. Hey, Rusty, how are you? How are you, Rusty? I know. Thank you for all your prayers, everyone, and lifting me up to, to God. And I really appreciate it. And I just hope that, it stays. Last night it blew up again, my leg. And I know why, because I was doing stuff around here, because I'm on a mission, my dogs' names are Libby, Liberty, and Gabriel. Most of my dogs are all named after biblical, in the Bible. But Libby was during the pandemic, and we didn't have much freedom, so I thought Liberty, and then I named her Libby. And then I learned a lot of people have dogs that way. Hello, F1F fan. Hello. Is your name Karen, or are you a guy? Wait. Well, welcome. I'm sorry, I don't know. That's cute. Yeah, they are cute sometimes. Living testimony. Hello, good morning, my darling. I have a pandemic dog. Yeah. Um, I had empty nest syndrome. When my kids moved out, I just needed to be needed. And we ended up with, talk about clutter. We had 7 dogs and 5 cats. And I was never a cat person. But Maddie liked cats. So he ended up taking 2 of the cats with him, and then I missed them. So then I got more cats, and then it's just I don't know. I just love my animals, even though they can be a real pain. But it's a different thing when you don't have a house without any animals. If you're used to having animals, it's just even when you're like Well, don't get a basset hound because they shed. They're lovely creatures, but if you want to clean up hair, they told me they weren't shedders, and we learned on the way home they were. But anyway, if you know, whenever you're sad and you pet a dog or a cat, and it's just so relaxing to pet your animal, you know? Um, so I don't know. That's just me. Some people can live without animals, and um, but it takes a lot of time and patience, just like raising kids. Okay, so John 16:33, I have said this to you, so that in me you may have peace. In the world you face persecution, but take courage. I have conquered the world. Yes, yes, sirree. Then he said to him, get up and go on your way. Your faith has made you well. And I think we read that the other day. That's from Luke 17:19. Because it says, healing restores my mind and body and enriches my life. Facing an illness can diminish my experience of life. This is especially true if I am coping with something troubling to my mind or body for a long time. My attention and energy may be gradually usurped by efforts just to feel better, and I can identify with that. Receiving spiritual support from others and claiming my healing in prayer helped me to regain my power to live more fully. My life is about so much more than illness or dysfunction, huh? I'm going to beat this, whatever this thing. I'm going to be out there doing a slow 5K with my friend Lori because I'm getting back to that. Hello, Colleen. Yes, sirree. Yes, sir. Thank you, Blue Wrench Master. Thank you. Yeah, it's because I have a bad hair day, and this is my cap when I did the great race here in Pittsburgh. Several times I did the great race. But these caps are really nice when you run with them. They have air, and then they when you sweat they dry. It dries, so it's not like blah. I care for myself and I do what I can to regain my health, but it's my awareness of my wholeness that helps me regain my life. With a heart full of gratitude, I affirm I am whole and complete just as I am. And from Luke 17:19, he said, then get up and go on your way. Your faith has made you well. And that's what I just had read. But receiving spiritual support from others and claiming my healing in prayer helped me regain my power and to live more fully. If I didn't have you guys to pray for me, I don't know what I would do. My life is about so much more than illness and dysfunction. It's so true. My life is more than that. I love wearing hats, probably too much. Good morning, George. Good morning. Yeah, I like wearing hats, but sometimes it makes my head itchy. Does it make your head itchy? Good morning, Sally. Good morning to every beautiful woman. Forget about the men. New friends from Spain. This is Captain George. How's it going on that cruise ship? Cruise ship. Where are you at now, Captain George? Donna says, I need to go. Glad you're home, Sally, and have a good weekend, everyone. Yes. You know what, guys? Do something this weekend that you will thank yourself on Monday. You know what I mean? Do something great for yourself. Spend time with family. Sundays are supposed to be a family day. It's a day of rest. And if I had my kiddos around, I'd be like, come on. Oh, Skitlanta. Hello, my darling. Tamara, hello. I haven't seen you in so long. I was going through all my original people and sending out messages. Did I send one to you? Because I'm going through all my OGs. And it's like, oh, I remember you guys. I was celebrating my year and everything. How are you, honey? Victorious, hello. Oh my gosh. Google Chrome. Okay. Oh, I guess they were bad. Skitlanta, you guys have to check her out. She's just she's a good girl. I love her. You're in Spain. Oh, look at that. Any single ladies? George is on a cruise ship. As an older lady, what do you do to stay regular? regular on my show, or what are you talking about, my darling? Are you trying to be funny? I like funny people. Um, it's the glasses lady again. It's the glasses lady again. Yeah. Yeah. Would you rather these or Victorious, these boring ones? Or would you rather, hey, ho, it's a party in the house, huh? You've been working. All right, honey. I'm so glad you came by. Um, thank you so much, Victorious. Um, I caught the end of your beautiful message with God. All things are possible. Yes, God, yes. Loud and proud. Yeah, okay. I've been married 40 years, Victorious. Yes, sir. I have been married 40 years, but you know, you can make your assumptions by way someone. Um, be quiet, Sally. Make sure you keep off that line. I know. Allie, you know me too well. I have a list of things I want to do. I go to church on Sundays. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm usually here 7 days a week. Can't keep, can't keep me away from you. But you know, you can always turn me off. You just click or just flick your little finger and scroll up. Thank you. Adventures of Moo and Bubba. Oh, I like that. I call my dogs my boobalubas. They're my boobalubas. God owns the rainbow. Yes, he does. Genesis 9. Um, no politics. Hello, my lovely Colleen. Hello. Hey, Colleen, it went from step 2 to step 3 on my monetization. I'm moving up the ladder. They're still doing their little search on there. That's okay. Yes, God does own the rainbow. Yes, he does. And I'm trying to get those staircase done. I have to finish painting those clouds. I don't know how to paint clouds. I'm doing my best. But if you guys think it looks stupid when I'm finished it, I'll just paint over it. It doesn't matter. And I want to know the truth. Because I got my rainbow steps finished. And for the Lord, I was referencing to the other one. Yes, yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Okay, Victorious. It's okay. I love rainbows. Oh, if you watch the video where I had a double rainbow, because it was like real dreary, and I says, guys, I think we're gonna have a rainbow. And you know, it was raining, and all of a sudden I said, guys, let's just stay here live and we're gonna see. And it was a rainbow. And then all of a sudden a double rainbow. I'm like a little kid, guys. I get excitable. That's why my kindergartners love me so much. I'm like, oh, a second rainbow. But I just love looking up to the sky, you know? And, you know, I always tell Maddie, you know, don't ever be so busy that you can't stop and smell the roses. And he's like, I was on my way into an interview and I was so busy and they had these roses, Mom, and I just had to stop and smell them. He's like, thanks a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, rainbows make everything better. I love everything colorful. My classroom was just the most inviting place. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but I was told that constantly that, you know, uh, that it was just like your room. We can't go past it without smiling. And I don't know. Um, I love sunflowers, Zach. Um, it's okay. The first rainbow was the 27th of the second month. Oh, wow. Um, there's there was something else I wanted to say too. I forget what it was. Clouds are tough to paint. Yeah, I watched so many videos and I'm like, I got this. I got this. And then I got all the like sponges and stuff and I had it in my head, you know, I'm going to do this. And then I started doing it and I'm like, oh, how did they do that? So, so I went back and I watched the video again. I said, I'm going to have it right next to me. Oh, I love sunflowers. Hey, Jen, my friend Kathy is a photographer and she every year she goes to this field. Did you ever see that field of all sunflowers out there? I forget what county it is. We'll have to go there because she always forgets to tell me. And I ask her like in July and she says, no, not yet. It's not ready yet. And then she goes and takes pictures without me. That's the one who was on here the other night with the trivia, my friend Kathy, who's engaged to my cousin. So we have to say that Jeff can't win this, right? Because he was taking over that trivia. That was not nice. I told him, "You better lay off." He's very into music. But um, my kids and my husband, they love movies. Like, they can quote stuff from movies. And I thought that someday that little Daryl, my older son, was going to own like a movie theater or something, but he wanted to be a funeral director. And he was going to school like CSI, like that kind of stuff. He was going to school for that. And then my dad, the ding dong that he is, that's stupid. Why would you want to be a loner and work by yourself with dead people? So then Daryl dropped it. He didn't follow through with that. And now he does what he does, but it was like, if that's someone's dream, you have to let someone do it. I mean, somebody has to be the funeral director. Um, Candace does that. But he wanted to own his own funeral home. I mean, a lot of funeral homes, everybody has to go to a funeral home, whether you're getting cremated or what. So that's a business that's not going to go out of business, right? So I don't know. That's why I would never, ever, ever crush somebody's dreams. It's just, yeah. Who was smart and fast with their responses, Allie? Oh no. Okay, so where was I? I was doing the healing thing. Taking good care of myself supports my healing. Sometimes it's hard to say no to friends, family, work, and church or volunteer organizations I care about and want to serve. But when I am overextended and depleted, I don't do my best. And I may put my emotional, physical, and mental health at risk. And that's what I did when I was taking care of both my mom and my dad. I was both their caregivers in two different houses. In two different houses. Thank you. Thank you. She says, don't allow anyone to make you give up on what God placed inside of you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Um, Let's see. To have a dream of owning a funeral home is dark. Well, my son Daryl, he's not one who has to have friends. He has really, really close friends, but he doesn't like need people. And plus he was looking for a business that he could start or continue by buying someone else's, I guess. And oh yeah, Jeff. Yeah, he was too quick. Ugh, I didn't even know. Whatever. I didn't even know he was coming. Um, Hi, Sally. Great to see you. Hi, Joey. Joey is in England, and he actually called me the other day to check on me. Joey has been like my manager, uh, keeps me in line kind of stuff. He'll call me and say, "Stop singing online, Sally. You're gonna lose subscribers." And it's just a joke with Joey and me. But every time I sing, I'm like, "Sorry, Joey. I just couldn't help myself." But he's just like a big part of my heart. Like all of you have a different part, but he's been there since way in the beginning, way in the beginning. And he's from my favorite crew that I have so many close friends that are still my friends. Is from my Dashers, like Colleen and Joey and Yvonne, and like they're like they've been with me forever, and they've never done anything ever to kick me down or anything. Where along the way you do get some people that kick you down, but they've been my true friends like forever, since I started here a year ago. And I just love that community. So I guess Mike's gonna hop on over there now. You going over there now, Mike? Teasing Mike. Uh, Hello, Kimberly again. Have a good day. Um, Hello. Is there someone named Skit here? I'm so sorry. Priscilla. Is it Priscilla? I like your house. Oh, well, that's our imitation sunshine, and that's the moon down there. I have not yet been since the beginning, but I know, and I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, it's an honor to take care of the soul. Yeah, like I've said that already. Um, Allie and Lori, you guys have lifted my heart in a time of doom. I love Scott, and you guys, that's one thing, that I am thankful, for that, I was introduced to that community. I believe it was through Mike. Thank you, Mike. Even though I tease you, he teases me too. He teases me too. But yeah, you do the same, spouse, wife. Yeah. Oh, okay. Skitlanta. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's Tamara. But anyway, it's just like, I don't know. I love you all. I don't like to talk about certain people. I heal when I slow down, pray. Oh, no, Allie's going to tell me about this one. I heal when I slow down, pray, and welcome God's grace. I treat myself gently and make time for relaxation a priority. And that's my word for the year, priorities. Okay, God's giving me the message that you're giving me, Allie. So, yeah. Ooh. Secure in divine love, know when to say yes for your well-being, to kindly but confidently say no this time. I'll tell you what, who really misses me. And I always tell you guys, he's, yeah, here, there, my brother. My brother really misses me. I never thought that would be, uh, I never thought in a million years my brother would miss me. And he does. He calls me every day. So you okay? Because he's like a little kid, because he had that head injury. Yeah, thank you, Allie. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to meet you, Allie, and just give you a hug and just take your little cheekies and, you know. Yes, I love you too, Mike. So from Psalms 103:2-3, bless the Lord, O my soul, and do not forget all his benefits, who forgives all your iniquities. And wait, yeah, who heals all your diseases. So I love Psalms. They're just so beautiful. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, Joey. Told you he's my manager. Yeah, I know, Allie. I do. I really do. But I know. I always, okay, I will try to do that. I will try to do that. But I just like keep thinking about my list and stuff. Maybe I'll just listen to my book. I wanted to mention my book I'm reading. This is, it's called the 40-Day Sugar Fast. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's all based on religion. And I'm thinking, I might have mentioned this before, but it's like, would you give up sugar to experience the sweet presence of God in your life? And I have been trying to, because yes, I want to give up sugar, but I have been trying to put, would you give up cigarettes to experience the sweet presence of. So she has so much in here. I'm listening to it Audible, and I'm listening to it. I'm highlighting with my teacher highlighter, because I have to smell a book and touch a book. But my eyes aren't so bad. I mean, they're getting bad. I can't read a lot. But I'm doing this, and I'll let you know. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let it go, and then in a week or two, I'm going to let you know. Because when I was at the hospital, because I was pretty much on lockdown, I only had 2 cigarettes, and I snuck out, and I paid for that. Heather, one of my viewers, my really good friend here, she snuck out with me because she wanted to make sure I didn't pass out because I was on that medication. But it was like the music was dun, 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 dun. It was dark out. I was in between 2 cars, and I was trying to have a cigarette. And then I said, oh, let's go back. Dun, dun, dun. And, I could hear the music in my head. So then I get back to the door. Guess what? Come on, guess. I got locked out. I had to go around the whole hospital and sneak in through the emergency room. And they're like, are you a patient? You here to be seen? And I'm like, yeah. And I had my gown all stuck in my pants. So they couldn't see I was and I had the big sweater covered everything. That sweater is warm, but I'm tell you what, it has holes in it because like the wind going through the knitting. Oh, it was so cold. Um, I am not good at resting either. Put rest at the top of your list. Yes, it was locked. The door was locked. After dark, no one is to use it. But I could go out, but you can't go in. And Heather's like, "Oh no, what are you gonna do?" Yes, Lori. Karma Dharma got me. Yep. And who am I cheating? I'm only cheating myself. I'm only cheating myself. Yes. Hello, Rick. Hello, hello. How's the bookstore? Oh, sorry, I had to work call. Darn work. But it's okay, Jen. But yeah, I got locked out of the hospital. I'm like, only me, but I did it to myself. I did it to myself. But guys, you got to check out J Rob's world. Jen is she got the moves, man. I wish I could dance like her. But her community is so supportive of her dancing. They don't make fun of her or anything, and it's so awesome. Um, look good today, not gonna lie. Well, thank you so much, Vicente. Um, yeah, Debbie Sue, do you have any snow? Um, 3 p.m. Hey, Debbie Sue, I didn't know you were on here, but Debbie Sue, Yvonne finally got her package, so maybe there's hope for you. Maybe there's hope for you. Thank you, all of you that are taking wackadoodles out there. Thank you for taking care of my wackadoodles. That's why I said that all the people wearing the blue, I trust them with the keys to my front door. Hello, hello, Abigail. Good morning, my darling. How are you? Need advice to on fishing. Oh yeah, you need to go to Jen. You need to go to Allie because she fishes every day. She's in Florida. I'm gonna find someone to represent her. I'm gonna find someone. Hello, Sean. Hello. Let's see. I like. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for. I just always say hit the love button because that is a hug for me. Um, let's see. Maybe there's hope after all. Yeah, because she called me last night and she says, I got it. Thank you, Jen. I knew you were, honey. I just can't wait. I finally found someone in the Pittsburgh area. Jen lives not too far from me. She's on the north side. I'm on the east side. But we're gonna, maybe in the spring we'll get together. I'm so excited about that. Gives me something else to look forward to. And you know what's gonna happen in June? My Maddie's coming to visit me for my birthday. And then we're all trying to get the core tribe together to do like a little union. I can't say reunion, but that would be so great if we could find somewhere that's economical and it's convenient for everybody, but we have everybody all over the world. But if people we find some place that doesn't cost a lot to get like a section of the hotel, because someone said that Karen was doing something in New York. That's too expensive for me. Sorry, I can't afford that. But because a lot of us don't have a lot of money. So if we could do that, I would be so excited to meet everybody and, have it sectioned off, Man, I could meet Allie and Lori and Debbie Sue and even Mike. I would just smack him in the head. Yeah, yeah, that would be so nice. Yeah, and Colleen, man, that would be so awesome. You need to talk to these people every day, and to meet them in person. Hello, Mancy. Hello. Love from United States to you in India. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, oh yeah, Mike, you deserve it. You deserve it. But you did try to make amends by giving me that sunrise or sunset. Was that a sunrise or a sunset, Mike? Sunrise or sunset, Mike, that you gave me. Haley Bailey, hello, my darling. I want to know what the word this means, but no one will tell me. Ah, What does this mean, Haley Bailey? I know what it means in a regular sentence, but what do you cool kids do that word this for? I need to know. Um, so Mike, was that a sunrise, sunset? I'm waiting. I'm not very patient. Sunset last night. Okay. You got a little bit of brownie points from me being mad at you, but you'll have to work some more. Oh, I sound like a young woman. Oh, I've taught kindergarten for so long. I'm never going to grow up. I don't think I'm ever going to grow up. I like just sitting still and being with the fish in my thoughts. Oh, yeah. Smallies. Is that a type of fish? I love to be around water, just hearing that. Like I have that little water fountain on my porch. When I get to go back on the porch, that just that trickling. I want to get a bigger water, fountain thing, like a little waterfall. If I could build one of those little ponds in my yard, I would so love that. But you'd have the cats, the dogs jumping in it. It would be a disaster. Um, so anyway, guys, hey, it's 70 minutes. I mean, I could stay here all day and talk to you. I got it in me. But, I know a lot of you have lives, real lives, but I'm glad you're a part of my life on YouTube, and I can't wait to meet you in the real world. What is that real world? But hello, too sleepy, too silly. Oh, that's me. That's me. But yeah, I'm so glad that Lori talked me into doing this morning because I was just so distraught about my anniversary of my friend Vinny. And, we'll just pray for him. I know him and Kerm are up there just causing havoc. They don't have me to, wave my finger at them. So, have you ever tried Indian food? What's your favorite? No, I never tried Indian food. Um, Smallest are the similar to largemouth bass. Ned rig, a very small plastic worm and coral. That's all the fishing stuff there. Um, I know. Yes, but yesterday Daryl did go do the little bit of shopping that we needed cat food and we needed all that, and I was gonna go and I said no last night, and he went and got that, and then he got some hamburger. He made hamburgers on the grill, which I didn't think he would ever get that grill out. It's too cold. I want a hamburger. That's one of the things before my mom died. She's like, Daryl says, what would you want to eat? If anything, and she said one of Daryl's hamburgers. Do you believe that? Isn't that an honor? Wow. And she had it. She didn't eat the whole thing, but he does it with like all different stuff in there, garlic, and oh, his hamburgers are so good. So maybe if we all get together, we'll have a little cookout and have like a burger contest or something. I don't know. He likes ribs too. I never liked ribs, and then one day that's all they had. I was like, I'll try them because they're too messy. I don't like to get my hands like in my food. So, but anyway, guys, I love you. I love you, and just remember, don't ever try to be someone else. Be you, just like Rhonda says. Be you on purpose. I'm not stealing her line, but it's true though. You need to be you on purpose, and whew, what a day. Thank you guys for bringing me up. Thank you for making me feel better. And I'll see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. All right, 7:05 probably. All right, guys. I love you so much. I love you. Okay, Mark, you have a good day. All right, Mark. Okay. Love you. All right, I'll see you when I'll see you. I love you, kiddos. Be good. Be good.